In late August 2005, nature unleashed one of the deadliest and most destructive storms in American history, Hurricane Katrina. Born over the warm waters of the Bahamas, Katrina quickly intensified into a monster storm, fueled by heat and humidity from the Gulf of Mexico. By the time it approached the southern United States, it had reached Category 5 strength, with winds exceeding 175 miles per hour. On August 29, 2005, Katrina made landfall near New Orleans, and the world watched in horror as the city began to drown. The storm surge overwhelmed levees that were supposed to protect the city. More than 80% of New Orleans was flooded, with water levels reaching up to 20 feet deep in some neighborhoods. Entire communities were wiped out in hours. But it wasn't just New Orleans that suffered. Katrina's fury stretched across Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama, devastating coastal towns and flattening entire blocks of homes. Nearly 1,800 people lost their lives, and more than 1 million residents were displaced, the largest mass evacuation in U.S. history since the Dust Bowl. The economic damage was beyond imagination, over $160 billion in losses. Critical infrastructure collapsed, hospitals were overwhelmed, and thousands were stranded on rooftops waiting for rescue. The aftermath revealed a painful truth about inequality, unpreparedness, and the fragility of human systems against nature's force. Images of desperate families at the Superdome, crying for help, became symbols of government failure and human suffering. The response was slow, chaotic, and heartbreaking. For days, much of the Gulf Coast looked like a war zone. In the years that followed, New Orleans struggled to rebuild. The scars of Katrina still remain, in empty lots, broken levees, and the memories of those who survived. Hurricane Katrina wasn't just a storm. It was a lesson, a brutal reminder of how vulnerable we are when nature strikes back. And even today, every hurricane season echoes the name Katrina, a name that will forever symbolize devastation, resilience, and the cost of human neglect. This was Hurricane Katrina, one of the most devastating disasters in modern history.